Hey everyone, Online Hold'em Tools here, video 3, how to win double or nothing sit and go tournaments. This tournament actually turns out kind of interesting here. Uh, Nobody's perfect. I don't make the best calls here on a particular hand. Get a little short stacked, but it shows you that persistence and never giving up will allow you to grind through. Couple trash hands there in the beginning I fold. As you can see, still running poker edge and still running tournament indicator. Here's that particular hand. Ace 5 was on the big blind, was able to check it. Hit the ace, checked it here on the flop. Started looking at stats from individual players, trying to figure out what might be going on here, what they would be calling with already. We get a min bet, a call. Thinking to myself, ace looks good. Maybe want to call here, maybe want to raise here. I decide to put in the raise. One player goes away. I get a re-raise. I probably should have known I was beat here, but I came along. Turn didn't help me very much. I check it. Again, just giving the other player an opportunity to bet at me. He makes the bet. Again, I sit, I ponder. I probably should have folded it here. Again, another chance I could have got away from the hand and had chips. Really was thinking my ace was good for some reason. King comes, makes me again leery. I check, again playing from behind the entire hand. Make the final call here, 2-pair. The re-raise there on the flop should have told me that, and I should have laid it down. So as you see, it really kind of crippled our stack, but you can really never give up. You don't always make the best calls. Nobody does. So I started folding Jack 9, 2-5. You'll see here I fold a lot of hands you probably do want to get involved with or even have raised with. Here with such a low chip stack and so early, I didn't want to raise with the 9-9. I wanted to see if I could get a flop, so I did call. We get just a few callers, we get a flop. Very scary flop. Very scary turn. All the way to the river. Again, just holding tight, folding, 7-9, suited. Early, you should fold that anyway. Even if I would have had a late position, probably would have folded it. Again, you're trying to survive and let some of these players go home. Looking for a good opportunity to move. One gone there, 7-2, obviously fold. Here's a hand, King Queen, late position. A lot of players would have played right here, probably pushed all in. To the raise, I figured I would survive to play another day and wait for a better hand. I laid it down here. So as the blinds increase and the big blind hits me, times start getting really desperate to make a move here. I continue to lay it down and just hope for a better spot to come. The ace-9 is where I picked. We push. Having played so many hands that everybody folds to me, I pick up the blinds. A few more chips to play with. Again, just holding tight, waiting for position. You gotta fold a lot of hands and not play very many to get into the money in these particular tournaments. Looking here, Queen 10 was looking at the two individual players. Thought maybe I could steal it with a move here. I push. I do get a call and a fold. Again, a call by not such a good hand. I catch the 10, then I catch the queen. It's pretty much dead at that point. Take a nice chip stack. Not hurting so bad now. Still just want to hold tight, keep that image going. we're eliminating players, we're getting closer to making money in this double or nothing tournament. Jack 10 there, suited, attempted to play, laid it down. Ace 9 on the button, laid it down. 5-7, laid it down. Pushed with Ace Jack here. Had enough chips where I was fairly certain I'd get folds all around, and I do. Continue with building chips. Push here on pocket fours. Get a call. Hit the 4 on the flop. Lucky. Doesn't look like he would have caught up anyway. Fours would have taken it. I wouldn't have been out. I would have only had 500 chips. Still, you got to push. Just try to keep building chips here. Once you start building chips, eliminating players and getting yourself closer to the money. 8 Jack laid it down. Queen 4. Lay it down. Jack 10. I make a min bet there. Take it. 6-9. Got a player all in. Was tempted to call. Didn't. Jack 2. Again, fold it. I had plenty of chips by this point to just relax. And you can see I went from a very little chip stack to a very big chip stack by making sure I picked good spots to push and try and take hands here. Some of my pushes may be a little questionable, but it is all a gamble. You're looking for opportunity to chip up and give yourself room to get into the money. Not a good hand to push all in, but I figured maybe I could get a fold out of the player, trying not to want to go home. Again, they fold. Puts pressure on their chip stack. You don't want to just sit back and not play. You do have to play. But I picked that particular player because of their size of their stack and their stats thus far. Led me to believe they were going to fold. Jack 9 suited. I make a raise. Players don't want to go home. They fold. Started running a little hot here for late in the tournament. With the larger blinds, you can loosen up that hand selection. Was tempted to call. Was hoping somebody else would call and he would take them out, but they didn't. Laid it down, laid it down. Everyone folded the blinds to me there. One of my favorite hands, Jack King off. Put the player all in. Folds. Puts even more pressure on the chip stack. I figured I would call his all in because we may get 2 others over there, but we didn't. I knew I wouldn't be out. I did miss, but I was trying to end the tournament. I didn't double up one of these little stacks over here, but I was hoping we could race one of them out of the pot. It's good when a couple of you can gang up on one of these little stacks and try and send them home. It's in your best interests to not raise a pot that you guys get involved in with one of the little stacks in, because you want them to go home, and you don't want to bluff out the player with a good hand or even a marginal hand that could beat the player that's all in. Got involved in a hand I probably shouldn't have been involved in there. But again, was ganged up trying to knock out that player. Sometimes near the end of a tournament, that's what you got to do. Send that player home. Make sure you double up. This video was good. It showed you that even if you make a mistake early and you get chipped down, if you stay tight, grind it out, you can still make the money. More videos to come on winning double or nothing tournaments. Thank you again.